Land sector. Implementation of the Land Act. Distinguished guests, the Lands Commission continued public education and implementation of this act, including stakeholder engagements with traditional authorities, religious bodies, corporate entities, and among others. In furtherance of this, a national land conference was held in December last year to, among others, increase public awareness and potential benefits of Act 1036, foster high-level support and ownership of interventions to tackle land governance, and to empower and develop capacities of land sector stakeholders. A multi-stakeholder platform is being established with a secretariat at the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources to implement the recommendations of the conference. Preparations are also underway for the development of various legislative instruments to ensure the efficient implementation of the Act, and they are expected to be completed by the third quarter of this year. Digitalization of land administration services. In addition to the online portal, which enables clients to access selected services online, the 6 regional offices of the 6 new regions, namely Ahafo, Bono East, Northeast, Oti, Savannah, and Western North, operate fully digital. Plans are far advanced to engage a private partner through a public-private partnership to deliver a holistic digitalization of land administration. The technical documents are currently being reviewed by the Ministry of Finance, and we are hopeful that we'll secure the necessary approvals to commence this all-important initiative this year. Protection of public lands. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lands Commission, in collaboration with the Ghana Police Service, has undertaken a number of operations to recover encroached public lands. The Commission is also working with the Ghana Police Service to provide protection for all public lands and prevent them from further encroachment. We are also engaging ministries, departments, and agencies, as well as metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies, to take steps to protect lands acquired for their use or which fall within the jurisdiction of the assemblies in accordance with Section 236 of Act 1036. Infrastructure development. The construction of the 7-story Lands Commission head office is about 85% complete and is expected to be completed and handed over by the end of this year. Phase 2 of the Greater Accra Regional Office is also expected to be completed by the end of the third quarter of this year. Construction of the Tema District Office Complex commenced in February 2022, and the first phase is expected to be completed by the end of the first quarter of this year. Jubilee City. Government has decided to redevelop the 80 acres of land around the Kotoka International Airport, stretching from the Stanbic Heights through Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority Regional Office to the Ministry of Defense into a modern commercial hub. Agencies located within the enclave, including the Ghana Police Service, DVLA, Ghana Airport Company Limited, and the Ghana Meteorological Agency, are being relocated to Kwabenya, close to the Ghana Atomic Energy Commission. A 504 1- and 2-bedroom self-contained housing unit with a school complex, a clinic, and a recreational area with a standby generator has been constructed for the Ghana Police Service. This edifice is about 95% complete and is expected to be handed over by the end of next month. A modern DVLA office complex, accommodation for Ghana Airport Company Limited and the Ghana Meteorological Agency, as well as a workshop complex for the Ghana Police Service, is also being constructed at Boshe, around the same area. This will pave way for the movement of all the agencies located within the Jubilee City enclave for the redevelopment to commence. Stool Land Administration. Ladies and gentlemen, the Office of the Administrator of Stool Lands, in accordance with Article 267 of our National Constitution, mobilized and disbursed a total of 125 million Ghana cedis to the stated beneficiaries and facilitated the establishment of 4 customary land secretariats in the northern, eastern, and greater Accra region. As part of government digitalization agenda, the office, with the support of the German International Corporation, GIZ, has developed an OASL revenue application, OASL Ref app, to support the collection of stool land revenue. Staff in all 9 operational regions of the office have been trained and are using the app for data collection, billing, and payments. Boundary protection. The Ghana Boundary Commission has completed the construction of a land boundary terminus, Pillar 1, on the Ghana-Togo border and paves way for us this year to commence the second phase of the boundary delineation. Land boundary reaffirmation exercises with Côte d'Ivoire and Burkina Faso also continue unabated. To build and enhance the capacities of stakeholders in relevant maritime frameworks and laws, as well as maritime boundary dispute preemption and resolution, the Commission will, this year, hold an international conference on, quote, maritime boundaries and international law in Africa, end quote. This will help littoral African countries, including our neighbors, to gain an understanding of maritime frameworks and laws that govern the maritime space globally to ensure the proper exploration and management of marine resources. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished Honorable Deputy Minister for Information, my able Deputy Minister, members of the press, distinguished guests, these are some of the highlights of developments in the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. We understand that the resources we have been entrusted to manage are for the people of Ghana, and our duty is a fiduciary one, which requires us to responsibly and intelligently ensure that Ghanaians benefit from them. Honorable Deputy Ministers, friends from the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I want to assure you and the good people of Ghana that government, under the distinguished and outstanding leadership of the President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, will continue to adopt and implement policies necessary for the effective protection, preservation, management, and utilization of the lands and natural resources of our country for the benefit of the Ghanaian people, the owners of these resources. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister, for that insightful presentation. Seriously, when Minister started speaking, I was interested in the money part. And the moment he mentioned that mining exports is giving the country as much as $6.6 billion, I said, oh, then let us really support this ministry to do well, because if they make it, Ghana will make it definitely. So it's so impressive to note that I don't think anyone at your ministry gets to sleep, because this has been a marathon of all the wonderful things that you are doing at the ministry.